Good morning, everybody. We are at Seven Tubs Recreational Area. As you can see, I am the first one here. It is about 7 a.m. on Saturday, June 12th. I have been looking to come here for quite some time, so I'm excited to be here and I'm excited to have the area to myself. It is in Pinchot State Forest, and I'm really excited to hit Wheelbarrow Run, which is where all the 7 tubs are. And you can see that the 7 tubs are a series of pothole-like formations in Wheelbarrow Run, which are referred to as the 7 tubs. This unique natural resource has been in the making for thousands of years. These interesting formations were formed when the 350 million year old sandstone bedrock was gouged out by glacial meltwater roughly 12,000 years ago. So we're going to check it out. There are 3 hiking trails. They're very short. The 7 tubs is only 0.3 miles. The other one, the Autobahn is 1.3, and the Bear Creek is 2.2 out and back. So it's roughly 3 miles round trip if I do all 3 of them. Like I said, it's 7 o'clock. We're in for a rough day as far as the humidity and the heat goes, which is why I'm out so early this morning. But check this out. Oh, so I'm the only one in the parking lot. So we'll see what happens by the time I'm done with the trail. But look at all of these Lazy Susans. They're all over the place. And they're so beautiful. Okay, so this park does have restrooms. They're okay. They're pretty clean. It's a place to pee. There is trash. I was doing some watching some videos of this park, and apparently it is an issue with trash. I don't understand. I've been to several parks, state forests, national parks, whatever, and the trash doesn't seem to be an issue, but for whatever reason, it's an issue here. Okay, so we're going to get started. I could hear the water running, so when we get closer, I'm just going to go ahead and take some video and try not to talk too much because it's probably going to be pretty loud. But I will jump. Oh, I can hear it. I don't know if you can hear it. All right. So we're halfway through the tubs. Ooh, it feels like it's starting to rain. So there's a covert there. Covert. This is the turning point right here. I am going to do this, and then I'm going to head over to the Autobahn loop. I'm assuming there wasn't a whole lot to see on the one side. I mean, it was just difficult to see. I'm not exactly daring, but it was all uphill. You had to climb a lot of rocks. It looks like that if it rains, it's very slippery. They don't look like they have, the rocks don't look like they have a lot of traction. So even shoes with traction would probably still slip on these rocks. So I would definitely be careful if you want to come here after it has rained. Check this out. That tree is on top of that little cave rock formation. How insane is that? So that means it grew up and then over onto those rocks. That is crazy. Nature is an amazing thing. There's a lot of rock formations here, and that's to be expected because of all of the water breaking through the great glaciers. I don't know if you can catch any of that, but I'm up. I'm up higher. Here's another tree that's kind of made its way. Look at all these trees. They're all kind of making little turns. They just grew with nature. How insane is that? Okay, it looks a little easy from here for a little bit. So as soon as we see something, I'll flip it back on. There's another tub right there. Look at how the water just cut the rock out. This is very similar to Watkins Glen. That area, all those waterfalls where the water has cut through the rocks and made these beautiful formations. Ooh, there's another swimming hole. All right, I'll be back. I don't know if you can hear that on top of the water. But there's almost like a bass sound. And it just sounds so cool. Look at that humidity. So awful. And this is where people come swimming. As you can see, or maybe not, but there's a soda can over there. There's a bathing suit or something of some sort. There is Cheeto wrappers. There's more stuff. There's another shirt over there. It's like, come on, people. Clean up your freaking mess. Like, seriously, look at this. Why would you make it dirty? I don't understand. Okay. So the 7 Tubs trail is complete. I'm going to move on. I was just happy to see this trail without people swimming because that's what happens. People come in and swim, and obviously it makes it difficult to see what I'm trying to portray. I'm not trying to tell you to not come out here and swim in this beautiful swimming hole, but I wanted to come out and show you while there was nobody here. So, all right, moving on. So now we're on the Autobahn loop, trying to get down here to get closer. I don't know why I chose this route, but this is the Autobahn loop, or the beginning of it. It looks like another place to go ahead and go swim in, since I saw trash over there. Unfortunately, I did not bring anything to carry it out with me. Guys, make sure if you come out here, put your bug spray on. I did. I apparently didn't put on enough. I went to go touch the water before, and I bent over, and my water bottle fell out of my backpack and scared the ever-loving shit out of me. That's what sucks when you're here, when you do these hikes by yourself, and you know that there's nobody else in the park, at least for the time being, and you hear a loud noise. Yeah, especially when that loud noise is like right in your ear. So use precautions when you come out by yourself. Don't put your water bottle in a place where it's just gonna fall out. Okay. This is definitely not an easy trail. I mean, it is, whoa, but it's not. I'm gonna leave that in. so that when this comes out, whoa, you know that I'm falling. So just so that you know, these rocks are very slippery. They're very slippery, and I'm wearing good hiking boots. So, whoa. Okay, so I'm going to turn you off because there's like really like sketchy rocks here. And the last thing I need to do is cut my head open. All right, I'll be back. So I just wanted to come on and let you know that I'm okay. I spill all the time. I'm always falling on the trails. But the rocks are very slippery. I don't know if it's the humidity, because it's definitely not wet. So if you come out on a day like this, or on a rainy day, or you know, after it rains, just be careful. That's all. It's just a very rocky trail. I don't think there was any dirt, nothing easy to walk on. So, but it's gorgeous. The sun's not out. It keeps, I keep feeling it sprinkle, but nothing seems to be making its way to the ground. So we're going to keep on going. This is a short trip. And now we're up above the creek. And as you can see, it's a little overgrown. Trying not to talk. There's a lot of bugs. I reapplied my bug spray, but I'm not really quite sure that's going to make a difference. Oh, the sun's peeking out. I actually was hoping, believe it or not, that it would rain a little bit. Just because it's so humid, it would have been, a little bit of rain would have been welcoming. It's fine. There's another one of those gigantic trees, either growing out of the rock or growing around the rock boulder. What are those swimming up there? And that's a wrap. 7 tubs, recreation area in the Pinchot State Forest. I would always recommend coming on out, even if you don't take the whole loop, the Autobahn loop. Just check out the tubs. I mean, it is a far ride to just check out the tubs, but it's really pretty. Like, if you can't go to New York to see Watkins Glen or Robert Freeman State Park, come here. You get the same experience, kinda. It's, you know what I mean. But, so now, oops, I'm covering you up because I don't know, I have no idea what time it is. But, so this morning, oh, I'm sorry. I'm not very good with the camera. This morning I was the only car. No, the car is full. I mean, the lot is full. So, yeah, so this was a great trail. It was a great trail. I saw dogs, saw people taking pictures, a lot of photographers. Oh, I did it again. This is great. So anyway, there was a huge family going down. They had bags and coolers and big aluminum trays full of food. There's nothing here to cook with. There's no picnic tables. There's no anything. So this is where the trouble is with the garbage in this park. I do hope that that family takes everything out that they just brought in. But I want to thank you for joining me. It was a great hike. I really hope that if you can't get out here, that you were able to get an idea of what the 7 Tubs was like. I fell, I sweated, and you got to sit home in your air conditioning, so you're welcome. But until the next adventure, I'm not sure when that will be. I do have a ton of videos recorded that I never put out on my page just because of fear. But I think I'm going over that. So I think it's time to get out there, to get on my YouTube page and just get going. So you guys have a great time. I'm going home. I have some shopping to do, and that's it. Kicking my feet up and watching TV today. I hope you're doing the same.